birds, beasts, and cobwebs in the sun, summer breeze. I close my eyes, won't get away from here. While the countdown's going round, and there's so much more that we feel. I'm taking it back, I'm gonna hit on out. Take that slow roll back to my hometown. Back to those simple days and easy ways. I'm gonna watch the sunset on the horizon every day. I'll stand still and make a stand. I'm gonna stand still and make a stand. I've been watching and listening. Make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Make that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, make I've been watching and listening. Make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Make that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, make it whole. I smell the taste the sauce. I breathe the sauce cause I know the sauce. I don't have to see the sauce cause I see the sauce. I've been watching and listening. I've been watching and listening. Make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Make that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, make it whole. Make that soul. Make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Make that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, make it whole. Make that soul, make that soul, make that soul. Make that, break it, make it whole, make it whole, make it whole.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. So much backtracking going on. And now, so much has been walked backwards. Now that the full truth is out there about what Sammy the Bummer did for Jenny. Not the Jenny lying version, which I responded to last night. And before anyone thinks Tara came out and exposed all the truth with Carney, no, everything Tara said, I spoke on my stream early this morning. Every single thing, all the messages that Tara was referring to, I read from those too. The whole thing, the whole shebang. And it's just weirdly funny, and like it or not. I heard Larry saying, why would Sammy trust in Jake like that's Jake? You want to know what, Larry? Me and Sammy go back further than Sammy and Carney. When Sammy got trashed by by home base, now they can say she didn't, but that's how it was for Sammy when she left home base. I was the one that had her back. Before she joined the circus group, she was part of my group. I had her back. I defended her. I stood by her. Now, me and Sammy don't always agree. We argue and fight about things because I don't like the way she fucking comes at me telling me what to fucking do. She's like a fucking mother. But in all the time I've known Sammy, I've never put out all the things that she's told me, Larry. And ask Sammy, she'll tell you that. Whereas this situation, even Sammy knows that the clues I was giving were more to be directed at Jenny than her. I sat there all the time saying that I'm trying to protect the victim in this. She knows that. The only reason she got outed fully was because of Stitch's involvement. She knows that. Me and her still talked. I could sit there and fucking tell all of the problems in her life that she's told me about, but I never have. And she also knows the reason that I even brought any of this up, you fucking dumb fuck, Larry. Like, see, this is the thing. None of them listen with their ears. They hear what they want to hear. Jake said this, but they don't actually listen to what I say. The whole reason this whole 6K scam thing started out of my mouth was because of Bridget running around saying that I was scamming someone for 5K. Except I knew about the Jenny situation, who was Bridget's best friend. So I now got to, I can have digs back at Bridget, and it's a 100% fact. This sounds like a good thing. How can I? Sammy didn't want me to talk about it though. So how can I talk about it without revealing Sammy? I'll just drop clues, but not actually say like Sammy shit. That a scam was going on. Someone had borrowed a hell of a lot of money off someone and others and wasn't paying it back. So I started dropping clues. And if you go look at my clues, nearly every one of them was either being directed at Misfit Jenny and Wog or Bridget's involvement. Did I talk about the circus? Yeah, because one of the circus members was the victim. So the circus was involved. I said, fucking the circus know about it because I figured Carney knows, and then I figured well, probably a few others know. Tara's kind of admitted that she's known all along too. But Sammy didn't want to know anything about it. She said that the other day. So for me to sit here and say, the circus all know about it. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure South Africa Nix knows fuck all because she hardly ever comes online. But she's part of that crew. You want to be pedantic with words? We can go there. We can pick at words. The whole reason I was talking about any of this was to dig at Bridget. So when I'm sitting there saying, you guys know about it, without just pointing straight at Bridget, I'm saying you guys all know about it. Because I was dropping clues. I wasn't telling you who, because people over there did know about it. They're all talking about it now. Now, on Carney's stream, they're all admitting how much they knew about it. But I'm a liar. Because they wanted to keep it quiet because, they're respecting Sammy. So that they were making out Jake's a liar, Jake's a liar, Jake's a liar. Because they wanted to protect Sammy. Yeah, I'm sitting here in my own way trying to protect Sammy too. I had people in my side chat. Was it Dateline? Was it Brock? Was it this? Was it that? And I'm saying no. All the way through it. But you just want to twist everything to suit your little narratives because you're all a bunch of control freaks and you all sit there and we're going to sell the story and then we're going to sit down and we're happy because, it's like we just told the story about the wagon train that fucking went through the West and it got attacked 10 times by the Indians and Stitches was supposed to be in control of security so we never should have got attacked. This is what it's like. So you spin your little story so you all sit there like, we're all cool again now. We're all in the right again. We didn't do anything wrong. That's what you guys do. And I sat there and I watched it again. And do you want to know something, Sammy? I know fuck all about your relationship with Carney, really, like in the details. But I don't think he really gives a fuck about you. He did cheat on you, remember? Oops. You know, another fact that just to throw out there. See, Larry, there's so much I know that I've never said. But you guys want to sit there and try and paint me as the bad guy? Shit's going to come out. Hey, everyone in the side chat, if I haven't said hello. This is. I've been talking about this for a few days. You know, just because someone is your friend doesn't mean that your friend is always right. It doesn't mean the way your friend tells a story was the correct version of the story. But so many of you dumb fucks, that's how it is for you today. You know, I watched a CNN news post last night of that Republican chick with the blonde hair, MTG or something, or MGT, something like that. And, you know, the one that Trump called a traitor. You know, and she was talking about her time in politics and what happened and stuff. And you know what she said? She doesn't like how the way everyone acts these days. And she was referring to like Trump and his supporters. It's like, if Trump says this, even though you know it's wrong, you support it. That's what she was basically saying. You know, in this political guys, it's just this is what she was saying. And we see it all the fucking time. Trump sits there and he makes a statement, and then everyone's like, oh, that's not actually what happened and all done. And he was like, oh, but Trump's just being Trump. Okay, but what he's done is he's setting this fucking, basically this new fucking trend where everyone sits there and lies. And then sits there and like, yeah, it's true. Because my friend said so. They wouldn't lie to me. Well, Stitches found out that his friends fucking trolled him and lied to him. Because I never said he was a fucking scammer. I said he scammed the fucking bankruptcy laws. That was nothing to do with the 6K scam. But he got all triggered up. And you notice he can't admit that he got triggered up. This is how much I own you, Stitches. This is how much I own you. And I'm going to out a couple of things. Tara, she talked about someone gave Sammy the Bummer a nice donation. I'm going to out it. Whether I'm allowed to or not, I'm going to do it. It was Dina. 500. Whoops. A member of the kingdom paid up, put their money where their mouth is. And do you want to know something? It's not the only 500 that's been passed around today. I also got a donation from someone for $500 with a message. And the message was to please don't go real life and ruin people's Christmases. And that money didn't come from Stitches. It didn't come from anyone in the fucking circus. It didn't come from anyone in the fucking softcocks. It came from another person in the kingdom. Because they don't want me to do that to people. I'm still going to pursue Stitches because he owes me. And that's a man pride thing. I'm going to embarrass the fuck out of him for life. And he can sit there with his friends and they can pander up to him and laugh and joke. The truth is, Stitches, your whole story is full of fucking holes. Even Trump could tell a better story. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but thank you, Gail. So it's like members of the kingdom are standing up. What's the shit being deleted? Welcome, people. You probably aren't going to understand. Are you mad? Tara said the truth. It's not even a real Cactus account. Thank you for blocking it. What truth did Tara say? Because Tara said exactly what I said on my stream like fucking 8-9 hours ago. Everything Tara said, I read from the same fucking emails and screenshots. I said the same fucking shit. Everything Tara said on the fucking Carney stream before. Idiot. I said it all earlier. What do you think I've been basing all my comments from? You can say I lied, but I was telling this fucking story, but I was also trying to hide the fact that it was Sammy. I had people like Lydia constantly messaging me, is it this person? Is it this person? Is it this person? Is it that person? I had people constantly messaging me. Who is it? And like I originally said, I don't know if I want to fucking go against and fucking... In fact, Stitches, one of the things he said on the Asylum yesterday, he said that instead of Jake just like outing it out and claiming his 500, he fucked around and he does... that's going to be a lie exposed because when I was like reading and analyzing your challenge to me, Stitches, it don't match up with what your claims are. Because I actually said after analyzing it for like half an hour and talking to people, what's he trying to say here? Let's give him some time to come here and explain it down the line before I go doxing someone and then realize I put out info that you weren't asking me to put out and all that shit. I was asking for clarification. And that's very clear on my video, but you're now sitting there trying to like twist and turn it, Stitches. And shame on you, Tara. Shame on you. Because the video is going to come out and let's see you not call your friend out. Let's see you not call your friend out for his lying and manipulation and scamming and putting everyone at risk. Putting everyone at risk that I'm going to go fucking mad shit on them all. By the way, guys, I do play Uno. Someone can always send me another 500 and say, fuck it, go for them. You know, that cancels Gail's one out. Just saying. Dina said, I gave to her because I know what it's like to be fucked with and lied on by Jenny. And do you want to know what the funniest thing about all this today is, guys? Is Bridget. Oh, Bridget. Now you're sitting up there on Carney's. Well, me and Jenny haven't really been friends since she joined Wogs. And we don't really talk anymore. But you didn't have that kind of attitude in your side chat last night, did you, Bridget? Like 16 hours earlier in Jenny's side chat, you kind of didn't have that energy, did you, Bridget? You didn't have that energy then. What's up with that? What the fuck's this email about? Severe thunderstorms forecast for North Island after deluge dumped on southern New Zealand. So they're saying we've got massive rain coming up the country. Sorry, I'm just reading some messages I got. Cashback. Doubled cashback for the next. You want to know what's funny, guys? I had fish and chips the other night, right? I got them from Uber. And it was going to cost me $14 to get them, with free delivery, right? For some reason, I'm getting free delivery with Uber. I don't know why. So it was going to cost me $14. Then I read the fucking thing. It said spend $20, get $10 discount. I'm sitting there scratching my head. How does this work? So I spend $20, I get a $10 off it. So I spend 20, but it's only going to cost me 10. I'm currently spending 14. So if I buy another couple of things, I'm going to basically get those free, and I'm going to get part of my meal, $4 worth of my meal free as well. So I bought fish and chips for like $10 delivered. I thought that was pretty cool. And but it was hard because not to do it again last night kind of thing, or you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking hard to like not just keep doing it. $10 while they're offering that, I'm going to keep fucking going for it. You know what I mean? Like, but I felt sick eating the fish and chips. So, big off, man. LJ, Crystal, my darling. But Bridget, it's kind of funny how like suddenly you're not that close to Jenny, but you were defending her against fucking Dina the night before. Yeah, fuck Dina, fuck this, and we're friends for life, blah 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 type shit. Don't quote me. Oh how a bit of truth, revelations of the truth that I put out before Tara. I put them out before Tara did. So Tara, you only replayed what I did. Just saying. Not that it matters, but I want to claim that glory just for the fun of it to piss everyone off. Am I missing any points? Once again, this live stream was just thrown together after having a little private chat and talking about a couple of things. And like, well, I might just go live and talk about this. Like, there was no scheduling to it. There was no, I got to start making mental notes and shit. Like keep me on track. I really do. I actually cut a whole lot of cardboard up last night, and I decided I'm going to start using those as like my mental notes. Like put one on my desk and like I'm going to talk about that on the show. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to start doing that. She still chooses to hate you even though Tara has receipts and prove that you didn't lie. I know what you're trying to say. See, here's the truth, right? And I've said this many times. Bridget likes to sit there and say that she's never done anything to Dina. She's never attacked her. She's never talked about her. She's never this, other than the odd little random shit. Okay? When Jenny went to Dina's, I've said this many times before, Bridget used to tell me on the phone, like, I can't stand that bitch Dina. She's fake as hell. And Jenny told me about the real her when she went and stayed with her. Tell me I'm telling a lie, Bridget. Tell me I'm telling a lie. And then she would say, like Dina's not all fucking, she's like a catfish. She's not the fucking sexy hot chick that you guys are all fucking, like fucking oogling over looking at her fucking. Because when Dina came around, she used to tell us to go look at her Instagram. And there were photos of her fucking showing her ass off and her boobies off and all this sort of shit with her modeling pictures, right? And that was in her younger days. Did she sit there saying that she's still a hottie like that? No. But you guys, like, you haters out there, you automatically gravitate to that kind of fucking mentality. Because when you don't like someone, you automatically, no, he's lying. She's lying. She's a cunt. She's manipulating it. She's around the back there. She's going to stab him in the back. Like, see, you guys automatically think that like that all the time. I don't. It's like, You used to sit there talking about Bridget. You used to sit there talking about Dina all the fucking time. You know, I'm I'm I I'm always saying this, but I'm really going to look for the fucking old streams where you were on my panels, Bridget, because you claim that you never ever fucking did anything to Dina. Yeah, I've got probably 20, 30 panels you were on mine, and you sat there trashing the fuck out of it. But you sit there now trying to say, I've never done anything to that woman. I've never done nothing, acting the big fucking innocent victim. All because Bridget now, because Dina now responds. She'll make a video. Fuck you, bitch. For years, you've been fucking talking about her. So she makes a fucking video. And if you're sitting there like, oh, there goes Jake fucking white knighting for Dina. If you guys knew the fucking relationship between me and Dina, I am far from fucking white knighting for her. We disagree on so much fucking shit. We argue about it, but we don't hate each other for it. Because, you know, believe it or not, we believe in giving each other our own fucking opinions. Dina fucking leaves chats with me all the fucking time because she don't fucking like what I'm saying, and I'm going to keep going on and on and on about it, so she'll leave the call. It's not that she's angry or pissed off. It's just I'm just saying there ain't no fucking controlling shit. We're natural. We argue, we fight, we talk, we gossip a little bit. We fucking, you know, it's like we've gossiped more in the last month probably than we ever fucking did, to be honest. But even in calls, Dina leaves and she'll come back later. It's you know, you guys hate on her. That's why I defend her. You guys sit there going like I dealt with Dina all the fucking time. You know, apparently she gives me 1,000 when she showed me the receipt that she gave Sammy 500. I was like, "Where's mine, bitch? I'm supposed to be on your payroll. I'm supposed to be your fucking. Where's the fucking money? Like all the shit that people troll and say. Dina gives me a donation once in a fucking blue moon, the same as most people. And I'm grateful for that. But, you know, you guys are fucking liars. You know, you can call it trolling. You can call it this. But if that's the case, then stop trying to fucking create. Jake said 6K. Jake said 6K. Jake said this. Jake said that. Because like I've explained, I embellished the fucking amount. Why? Because Bridget was fucking embellishing the amount, fucking trying to say I scammed someone. Fair's fair. But you won't acknowledge that because it's the truth. And it doesn't suit your little narratives and it makes your friend Bridget be like, oops. And that's what I love about you retards. And that's why I'll keep going at you all. Oh, definitely, LJ. Dina has credibility, Jenny don't. I mean, I've heard the fucking stories, Jenny and Bridget. I used to sit there listening to fucking Bridget telling me stories about fucking what Jenny told her about fucking, you know, you sat there last night, Jenny, saying that you never ever talked about Dina. Yeah, how did fucking Bridget fucking used to be saying to me all the fucking time, Jenny told me this about Dina, Jenny told me this, Jenny told me this, Jenny told me that. It's the truth. And Bridget, doesn't it suck that you know I'm telling 100% the truth right now? Doesn't it suck? Because you're trying to find a way you can fucking retort to this and save face. But your fucking best friend, who you're now trying to claim like, we're not really friends anymore. We don't really talk anymore. Now you're trying to distance yourself from it, just like you did Harold. Isn't that a coincidence, guys? She parties up and be's bestie with these guys, and then when she finds out they're fucking scumbags, I wasn't friends with them. I haven't been friends with them for a long time. I haven't talked to her since fucking 1999. Like, isn't it kind of odd that you like that, Bridget? And even your Harold story don't make fucking sense, Bridget. It doesn't make fucking sense. Yes, and Dina's donation to Sammy the Bummer was a gift, not a loan, no expectations, no fucking do this and here's the money if you don't do this. It was just, here's some money, sweetheart. It's kind of funny the circus didn't do that, eh? Especially her boyfriend. And they all sit there. I didn't know anything about this. I never knew anything. And then Tara sits there a day or two later. Well, yeah, I knew about all this, but Sammy wanted to keep quiet, so I didn't say anything. So you lied to us. You lied to us. That's what I was saying, Tara. There's people in the circus that they know about it. But I'm a liar, right? It's just like it goes all the way back to the Dicker with Dave and Mills thing, Tara. You guys, once again, you all sat there. You didn't want the truth to be told. And Jake was up there telling the truth about Dicker with Dave and Mills. You didn't want the truth to be told. And then 3-4 months later, suddenly, oh shit, Dave is fucking around on Mills. Oops. Dave's a piece of shit. Dave's a piece of shit. But you made me fucking to be a liar, remember? Just like you're doing now. You know, a couple of days ago, you're all up there like, Miss Virginia's an awesome lady. She's a beautiful lady. She's a good person. She's a this. She's a that. You weren't talking about her like that in Carney's, were you, Tara? And yes, Tara, get this in your fucking head, woman. I talk to you like this because you're a fucking mouthpiece on a panel too, everywhere you go. So I talk to you about it. Why? It fucking aggravates you sometimes and gets you on the fucking... I noticed you were reading a lot of the stuff that I said, and I don't care about that, Tara. I figured you probably fucking would anyway. But you didn't read everything, did you? You didn't read everything that I said, did you, Tara? You didn't read where I said, I'm not trying to break you up as friends with Mike. If Mike's the man he says he is, if Mike's the man, a fucking big bad gentleman type dude that he says he is, then he would handle you criticizing his false narratives, his lies. But you're too weak and scared to do that, eh, Tara? Yeah, I called you weak again. Because I called Tara weak, guys, suddenly I was attacking her. She takes that as an attack. You called me weak. I'm sitting there thinking, am I calling you a fat, ugly bitch, a bush pig dog, and all that kind of, abuse? To me, that's fucking attacking someone. But when she came back at me, because she's like, you attacked me, I'm like, how? You called me weak. Well, that's my opinion on how you're fucking acting. So why are they allowed their opinions? They had a discussion about opinions and stuff. If I said this, then, that's just an opinion, isn't it? Yeah, that's just an opinion. Well, Tara, when I say I think you're weak because you won't call out your little friends over there, that's my opinion. So why are you crying out that I'm attacking you? And I've told Tara, I'm not looking to fucking go to war with her, but I'm going to speak my fucking mind, just like she does, just like they all fucking do. I'm not going to sit here on my fucking hands and keep my mouth shut and not say what I think, see, and feel. I'm not under their control. They don't rule me. They think they rule all these communities. They like to sit there and say, this is how it is here. And the rules are like, we don't do that here and we don't do this. Oh, but we do this here and we do this, but we don't do that. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You don't make the rules of places where I hang out. Like, Tara, I know many times you've talked my name on your panels and you try to word it to not be fucking attacking me. But do you want to know what, Tara? Sometimes just talking about me is attacking me, just like me with you. But I've kept my mouth quiet so many times, Tara. I let you have your opinion. I let you fucking voice your shit about me all the fucking time. Jake's this, and Jake will do this, and Jake will do this, and Jake will do this. I listen to it all the fucking time. But now you have a problem when I'm talking back at you. You see the hypocrisy? You know, I don't think Jake would do this. I think, oh, you fuck with Jake. He's going, yeah, find out. You know, fucking, like, you talk about me all the time like that. And now I don't have a problem with you talking about me, Tara. Just stop this fucking I'm attacking you bullshit when I'm talking back to you. Accusing me of fucking attacking you because you're a woman because I said you're weak. That's what she said, guys. She said that I'm abusing her as a woman by calling her weak. When I'm saying she's weak because she won't call out fucking her personal friends for their bullshit. She sweeps it under the carpet and keeps it quiet. But she don't sweep any Mark Terry stuff under the carpet, or Abe stuff, or Jake stuff, or Isaac stuff, or this person's stuff. If your friends are that fucking weak that they can't handle you calling them out for their bullshit, Tara, are you saying your friends are that weak? Hey, Jesper. And then going on a panel and joking around with your friends about the things that have been said, Tara, that's not confronting it seriously. And then to sit there and go, what lies of Mike's am I supposed to call out when I've told you the fucking things that he lies about for fucking weeks and months? Because you want to ignore it, because you don't want to address it. And now you're like, show the proof, show the proof. I've been showing the proof all the fucking way along. And I know you don't watch every stream, but you fucking do the important parts because people send you the shit. Hey, you're probably, for all we know, watching it in the Discord with the other losers right now. And it's like, Jake tells me he doesn't want to fight me, and he attacks me. You consider it an attack because I'm fucking telling you how I feel. Oh, fuck that. They're fucking assholes. He's a cunt. Fuck that. Fuck off. You're a dopey bitch if you fucking believe that bullshit. That's me talking. You would have been respectful of Sammy's wishes. You're not sitting here, Brock, saying, you know, Mike, you shouldn't have challenged Jake with $500, put up or shut up. Because that resulted in Sammy's fucking shit being put out there. You're not saying that, are you, Brock? And it's not about the money part of that. But he did that. You know, put up or shut up, Jake, or delete your channel, $500. Put it out there. You're not calling out that, but you want to come in here and have a sly little D. I would have been respectful of Sammy's wishes. I'm sorry for your loss, Brock. I truly am, in that respect. I'm just saying, you come in here right now, hun, and you're having a sly dig saying that you wouldn't have fucking said Sammy's shit. I get that. But you want to also know something, Brock? Sammy's also been saying that she kind of wants to fucking talk about it. How do we know? Sammy didn't tell me because she, in her mind, I don't want to talk about it, but Jake will bring it out. How do we know that? How do we know that's what Sammy wasn't like? If I tell Jake, he's likely to go and talk about it. And that means I don't have to bring it up. But it's going to get out there. Jenny will be forced to fucking either admit she owes her money or start paying it up if Jake brings it to head. It means I don't have to do it. How do we know her mind wasn't thinking like that? If I wasn't supporting your opinion, doesn't mean I can't talk about it. Are you being kicked out of here? You've been told to fuck off? Are you being fucking banned? No. So how am I not supporting your opinion? I'm just responding to your claim that you would have respected Sammy's. I mean, Sammy tells me a lot of stuff. And do you know what she says on there? Please don't even talk about this. But she doesn't say that on all of them. Just saying. Sammy said she didn't want it put out there because it's so embarrassing for her. But at the same time, she wanted her money back. She needs her money. You get what I'm saying? And if she doesn't have the balls to make it public, to fucking make Jenny have to address it to start paying her, how else is it going to be if Sammy's sitting there like, I don't want to break it, I'll give it to Jake, he'll fucking do it. Oh, Brock, I know so much about Sammy that I could sit here and I could totally destroy her world. From mentality down to fucking, I'm just saying, hun. I really, truly don't want to do that. But people are going to force me and try and play games with me. I'm going to play that game. And Brock, you all know, you throw money on the table at Jake, he's going to fucking take that challenge up. And then you threaten his channel. I've already been given $500 to leave people alone, but it wasn't $500 to leave Stitches alone. I was given $500 today to like not go after people and ruin their Christmas. And I'll be honest, Brock, and this is a known fact, when I was talking to Stitches, if he was to man up and give me that money, I already said that I was going to give a chunk of it to fucking Sammy and to someone else that I know that's in need. I already said that publicly, Brock, many times. So people can't say that I was just after Stitch's money. It was an ego thing. Yeah, I'm going to get that money from the cunt. He can sit there and say no, but it's a man pride ego thing. I'm going to fuck with him until I get it. I'll fuck with people if I have to. But I got paid not to do it for Christmas. Christmas is in fucking like 13 days. Christmas is over. I can wait 2 weeks. I'm just sharing info. You asked why the circus didn't financially support Sammy today. I'm proud of you for doing that, Brock, and I believe you would have because you're that type of person. You know, we don't always get along, Brock, but I know you as a person and who you've been in this community over the years. So I believe that you would have supported her like that. My point being, though, with that comment, Brock, was the fact that a lot of the people in the circus did know. Brock, I'm not trying to attack you. I do feel, I'm just talking to you. I do feel for you like more than you fucking probably realize, or maybe you can realize for your loss. Like I'm totally like, but you're also talking into the drama. But I've mad respect if you've given Sammy money. And I want fucking, but I want it to be known too that just because people might be giving Sammy some love with money doesn't mean you don't pay your debt back, Jenny. Bridget, your bestie. And don't try and say she's not your bestie anymore because she was your bestie when you were in her side chat last night when she was putting out the truth in your fella's opinion. Just saying. I'll be back, guys. I've got to go and move I've got to move my fucking hose. We'll go turn it off anyway. I'll be right back. I'm back. I got some ice too while I was gone. Sweet dreams, Brock, and sorry for your loss. Like, sincerely, like, bullshit aside. You know, the human side of me. I can't wait till the new year. I'm saying the new year is because I'm not buying anything at the moment, basically, right? Because it's coming up to Christmas, it's coming up to my birthday. It was like next month's my birthday month, remember? So it's e-begging season, and it's Christmas coming, guys. Light me up. Merry Christmas, Jake, every day. I'm an e-beggar. I can't wait till the new year after my birthday, basically, because I pretty much won't be buying anything until then. Because I don't want to buy something and then fucking mum goes, "Oh, your sister was getting it." See, even though me and my sister hate each other, we still buy each other gifts. You know, or your nephew was buying you one of those, or you know what I mean, or I got you one of those. So I kind of waiting till like after my birthday in January to like before I start buying things again. And there's things I want to buy. On Temu, there's this fucking 4 hose connection, right? Where you can run 4 hoses out of one tap. Because I've only got one tap outside garden tap thing in my house, right? I can either fucking spend, you know, hundreds of dollars and get a plumber to put in a hose thing on this side of the house. So I've got 2. Or just buy what I'm going to do. And so I'm thinking, on Temu, there's this fucking four plug thing for hoses, so you can run 4 hoses at once. Now, like I say, I realize the water pressure will make each one weaker. I realize that, but then I could buy 4 hoses, or at least maybe I'll buy 2, a 2 plug if they've got one, because I've got 2 sprinklers, so I could buy another hose, and I could water my lawn in half the time. I could buy a 3rd hose and water and sprinkler, you know, for a few $100, $100 odd. I could fucking buy another hose and sprinkler in this little bit, and basically I could water my lawn in like an hour every day. You know, because I'd only have to move the sprinkler like once each one, and I've covered the whole lawn, sort of thing. You're good, Larry. I'm just fucking e-begging trolling. You think Tara done great calling out Misfit Jenny today? Okay, Larry, I agree. She did do good, but I just want to say, dude, if you listened to my stream earlier today, I called out all that shit too before. And it's Crystal's birthday on the 31st. I know Crystal's Cash App for anyone who wants to give her some love in this time of year, because you know we all know she's a special lady and she's been very ill, and so anyone in our little chat groupie thing, if you want her Cash App, sorry Crystal, I'm going to pass it along. You know, if anyone wants to throw $5, $10, whatever, it's like I'm more than happy to share that out, because Crystal is an awesome chick, and you all know the struggles she has in life. And if she could get a little bit of love on the Cash App, good on her. And you see, she's ignoring everything I'm saying because she's embarrassed. Because she don't want people to know this shit and stuff. In fact, I don't know how Cash Apps work, but if someone can figure out the link, that's for Crystal's Cash App. So if someone can tell me how to do it, is it just the money sign and then Crystal say so? Is that what it is? So I know Crystal's hating me right now, but if there's anyone out there, bullshit aside, you adore Crystal, and I know there's a lot of yous. I think that's the Cash App thingy because I can't do Cash App from New Zealand. I'm going to be PayPaling her some stuff, but because I got that as well. If anyone wants your PayPal, I just think Crystal's an awesome woman, and I want to see her a little bit spoiled this year. So anyone out there that fucking, I think that's how you work a Cash App. I'm not big on Cash Apps because we don't have them in New Zealand. And for those that fucking want to keep calling me a scammer, you remember for a good year I told everyone do not donate to me, donate to Riri. Remember Riri? In and out of hospital with her dialysis and falling over and breaking legs and stuff. I told people for over a year to donate to her. But I'm a big scammer. And there was another one I was thinking of the other day. There's people, Tats. When Tats, I used to say to Tats, don't donate to me, donate to these people. But I'm a scammer, right? I was meaning hate as in like fucking hate what I did, not hate me. But Crystal's she is a dear person on this community that is fucking she doesn't get involved in the drama. She doesn't take sides. She's kingdom. So in that respect she does take a side. But she doesn't sit there making judgment like fuck you cunts, like she doesn't get involved hardcore in any drama. And you all know that about her. She's an OG. So I'm just saying, and you might want to check it then, Crystal. Just saying, you might want to check your Cash App because I know there's something there. So you might want to figure that out and I mean, like if I could drop you some cash on Cash App right now, I'd do it. But don't work from New Zealand. I'll hit you up with your PayPal, and I'll let you know when I've done it. But yeah, I'll be honest. When I said the other day that if Stitches had the balls to man up and pay up the 500, I would have given a chunk to Sammy the Bummer, and I was going to give a chunk to Crystal. That's the truth. And you can ask anyone in the kingdom. I secretly passed that message around and told people. I had to keep it quiet because don't want to upset Crystal and happiness. But I'm just saying. Kind of sucks that I can't just hit the Cash App myself. A lot of times you want to help people out and they only have a Cash App, but I can hit a PayPal up next week. You spent $350 today on a slut? Strut. That wasn't bad. You're still shaking your head. Crystal, check your Cash App, please. I'm pretty sure there's some things there. Strut on your SUV. I figured it was something like that, LJ. But Well, you're part of our little family, Crystal. You're part of our little family. Like I say, I'll send you something on the 22nd when Google Payday. That's when I have my spare cash. Holy fuck, Larry. Okay, sell your bum to pay for it all, bro. Be like Miss Virginia. I work hard for my money. It's so funny, right? I said this last night. Miss Virginia did her little live stream, and she's like, there was no $6,000. Well, that was because of Bridget saying that I scammed someone for $5,000 for a scooter. So anyone with a fucking working brain, you will understand exactly what I just said. That was my little bit of a back troll for the false claims you were making on me. Oh, maybe it was PayPal. Um, um, you know what I want to do? What I want to do, Crystal? I want to buy like just for an experiment. I see here I can buy like $5 Uber gift cards, right? I want to buy one and then give you the gift card just to see if you can use it in America. I realize it would be $5 New Zealand money, so it wouldn't be a full $5 American, but just to see whether that would be used as a discount on an Uber ride over there kind of thing. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just interesting, and then maybe someone one day could buy me a cheap $5 if it works. The Uber works internationally, and then just saying, like, we could buy all each other's those discount what are they called? Fucking voucher thingies. We'll talk in private after all this anyway, Crystal. I just think, what we got in my supermarket in town now. Those machines where you get a pineapple and you put it in the fucking machine and it fucking peels it and squeezes it and fucking cuts it all up and all that shit. We got those machines in there now. I want to buy one and try it. Christmas lights. Hey, JW, I got asked the other day what I wanted for fucking Christmas, right? Just little things. And like down at the warehouse for like $7 or something, you can buy this, or $10, you can buy this pack of like 6, I think it is, of those solar power light things for on your walkways and shit. And I said to my mom, I could get half a dozen packs of those. She's like, why half a dozen? I said, I put them all over my place on my lawn, along the walls of the fence, along the little cliff bank thing, my pathway. I like the whole fucking joint up. Sorry, I'm just typing something. Oh, the other cabinet that I ordered, it's arrived in New Zealand. They've unpacked the fucking shipping container and they're getting it sent to me from today. Like I should get it probably Monday, either tomorrow or Monday. Depends on the couriers. I think because I'm waiting for that fucker so that I can that wall. You know what I mean? It's like I feel stagnant because I've been waiting for it. Yeah. Okay. Hang on, guys. Okay, I finished typing for now. My take on Pennywise calling Jenny a catfish. From what I've been told, Penny had to be drunk the one time he thinks he did shag Jenny. He said he was drunk. He said she has black teeth. I'm not saying this to be. I'm saying this is what I've been told he said. I'm sure he cares about her in some respects. And so if you're listening out there, Penny, I'm not trying to dog you. But, you know, things do get said and the truth should be told because the truth gets told when I say things. You know what I mean, dude? But I'm just like, I'm in this precarious position, Larry, where like, I used to be Bridget's friend, and Bridget used to sit there and trash Dina. She would come on my panels and trash Dina. While Dina's in my side chat. I used to let it go on. And I big time have guilt for that as a friend to Dina, that I allowed that to happen. I've talked about it to Dina many times, how bad I feel about it because I was just, like a lot of people, blinded by Bridget. And then Bridget stopped being my friend when I stopped letting her control me. And Bridget will deny that and say, no, Jake, because she has to be in control of all the narratives. If you watch her, she never ever says, yeah, that was right. Yeah, oh, yeah, I did do that. She never ever fucking does it. It's always a fucking a pass on, you know, pass the buck. So getting back to Penny calling Jenny a catfish, you know, like, dude, I'm going to just say this. We see the filtered pictures that Jenny uses on her icons. And we're seeing Jenny in the flesh with Wog on camera. the filter does a lot of goodness for her. So what I'm getting at is like, I'm pretty sure part of Penny referring to her as a catfish would be because he was expecting the filtered woman to turn up and rock on his door. You get what I mean? Like, I think Metallic, right? Let's use her as an example. She's a fucking hottie. And I've made comments on her posts on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram. And like she's like, oh, thank you, but it's a filter. So I don't mind. I'll fuck that filtered picture, kind of comments. It's like she's honest that they're filters, So in that respect, he was probably expecting more the filter woman than the actual woman. Do you get what I mean? So that probably makes him feel catfished. I'm not saying she did. I'm just saying like I would kind of feel a little bit that way, expecting a fucking semi supermodel to walk around the corner and they're not exactly that. So, and then as a man, he claims he had to get drunk. He fucked it. Like as a man, we fucked them. With all respect. I was just thinking about the conversation I had before with Dina and Christian. It is like he's a felon, he can't come to New Zealand, but Dina can, so she can be mine if she comes to New Zealand. See, I joke around, like, oh man, fuck, she's so sexy. Come to Taupo and I'll take you down the lake and I'll look at you in bikini. Ooh. I say that jokingly to every fucking woman out there. Like anyone, this is what some people don't get. There's kind of the YouTube me and the not YouTube me. And like the people in the Kingdom chat, private chat, they know what I'm talking about. Because they see the other side of me that's not sitting up here, like saying, I don't give a fuck about your donkey, your dog, your son, your daughter, your mum, your dad, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But I'm a little bit more nicer in the private chat, basically. And so it's like when I'm sitting here doing a troll, a full screen troll, it's like fun for me, but it doesn't mean it'll be fun for you, in theory. You light up my life. How does that song go? I haven't heard that song in years. A lot of people sang that around the world. You light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with songs. So fuck you. Take your stupid song. Is Debbie Boone related to fucking the other Boone guy that's running around doing black flips and stuff? So that's what I think about Kenny thing calling. I have to go in a minute. I got an issue with a fucking package that I've sent. I've got to go and chase up the couriers and stuff before they close. So I'm gonna have to go, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Love you all. You'll take care, be safe, and all that shit. And remember, light up fucking Crystal's Cash App. There it is, however it works, or her PayPal, whatever that works. She's a cool chick. So $5, $10, $2, it always up on her PayPal or whatever. Love you all. Bye. Take care. Be safe out there.